Hey you, welcome back. One question that pops up a lot when it comes to digital careers is, how much money can I make? And that's a totally valid question. Money matters, and it's important to know what you're getting into before diving in. So let's talk about it.
How much can you earn in the digital industry? Well, the truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It's like predicting the weather. You can make an educated guess, but there are a lot of variables at play, and it's impossible to guarantee anything.
That said, there are a few factors that can impact your earning potential. First up, supply and demand. Some digital jobs are in higher demand than others, which can drive up salaries. For example, if you have a very technical skill set, like data science for example, you might be able to command a higher salary.
Location and company size can also play a role. If you're working for a big tech company like Google in the US, you'll likely make more than you would working for a small startup in the UK.
And of course, your experience, skills, and background all factor in as well. If you've got a relevant degree or certification, or if you've worked in a related field before, you might be able to negotiate a higher salary.
Now, all that said, I can give you a rough idea of what you might expect to earn at different stages in your career. Of course, these numbers are based on my own experience in the UK market, so they might not be applicable everywhere, but hopefully, they'll give you a ballpark idea. If you're just starting out in your digital career, you might be considered a junior, and you could expect to make anywhere from £25,000 to £35,000 per year, give or take. If you've got some past experience in another industry, you might be able to command a higher starting salary. After a few years in a digital marketing position, you could be considered a senior. At this point, you might make anywhere from £35,000 to £55,000 per year, depending on your field. If you stick with it and work your way up the ladder, you might eventually become a director, which could net you anywhere from £50,000 to £80,000 per year. And if you make it to the senior director or management level, you could make over £75,000 per year.
Now, keep in mind that these numbers are just a rough estimate, and they'll vary depending on a lot of different factors. That's why it's important to do your own research and figure out what your earning potential might be in your specific field and location.
If you're looking for more information, I highly recommend checking out some of the annual salary guides that recruitment agencies put out. These can give you a more solid idea of what different roles pay in different locations. You can find a few salary guides in the resources section.
If you are looking to get an idea of where the job market is headed, one useful method is to research the top demanded jobs and skills. And guess what? You can easily do this by checking out the top skills list released annually by LinkedIn Learning.
As we look ahead to 2023, the top soft skills that are in high demand by hiring companies on LinkedIn are management, communication, customer service, leadership, sales, project management, research, analytical skills, marketing, and teamwork. On the other hand, when it comes to hard skills, we can see a trend towards computer programming and data processing skills, such as software development, SQL, finance, Python, data analysis, cloud computing, JavaScript, operations, and customer relationship management.
It's no surprise that the skills that are in high demand are all related to the digital economy. If we combine the two lists, we can conclude that the ideal candidate should be versatile, well-rounded, highly technical, and able to manage multiple projects or clients remotely. They must also possess excellent communication skills and the ability to effectively interact with multiple and diverse stakeholders.
Although the most in-demand jobs at the moment tend to be technical roles, being technical doesn't necessarily mean being a developer. It also means being able to understand and communicate complex technical concepts in a simple language, and translating client problems into digital solutions.
If you can do this effectively, then you'll be able to adapt to the ever-changing technological landscape and thrive in this industry. So, it's important to focus on developing a wide range of skills, both soft and hard, to keep up with the demands of the job market.
And remember, when it comes to a career in digital, it's not all about the money. When you choose a career path that aligns with your passions and ambitions, you will naturally feel more motivated, engaged, and fulfilled in your work. And as the saying goes, do what you love, and the money will follow. So, take some time to reflect on your strengths, weaknesses, and aspirations, and explore different career options that align with them.
That said, it's also important to keep learning and growing. The digital world moves fast, and you need to stay on top of your game if you want to succeed. Make sure you are constantly updating your skill set and staying up to date on industry trends.
Especially in tech, where innovations and disruptions are happening at lightning speed, you need to stay on top of your game and continuously learn and adapt to new developments. Don't let your skills and knowledge become obsolete, or else you might find yourself left behind. And trust me, it's not just you who needs to evolve and adapt, but also the companies and organizations you work for. So, be proactive in learning new things, exploring new tools and technologies, and expanding your horizons.
And finally, don't forget about your personal brand. In today's digital world, your online presence can be just as important as your offline skills. So, take care of how you appear online, showcase your work and accomplishments, and build a strong network of connections and supporters. Your personal brand can open doors to exciting opportunities and help you stand out in a crowded job market. Do not neglect it.